Classification of living organisms. You have your common name. We're looking at number 1. Common name, which is kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. And the bush and owl and the ferret. According to the above table, at what taxonomy level does the bush and owl and the ferret diverge? Diverge means to separate. Is it A, phylum, B, class, C, family, D, genus? Number 2, you're looking at the classification of living organisms. You have your common name, which is kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. You have the bush and owl, the crested penguin, the ferret, and the muskrat. According to the above table, which animals are more closely related? Remember to start at kingdom, which one has more in common? Is it A, F, the bush and owl and the crested penguin? G, the crested penguin and ferret? H, the ferret and the muskrat? Or J, the bush and owl and the ferret? Number 3, observe the Venn diagram above. Which of the following would not appear in the shaded area? And you have the archaea and the bacteria. Would it be A, prokaryote, B, unicellular, C, membrane-bound organelles, or D, asexual reproduction? What do they both share? Number 4, characteristics of organisms. You have 1, you have a protein coat, DNA and RNA, reproduce within cells and acellular. 2 has plasma membrane, DNA or RNA, no enclosed organelles, and round rod spirals. And 3 has a plasma membrane, DNA and RNA, or RNA, enclosed organelles, and reproduces asexually and sexually. Which classification would accurately replace the numbers in the table above? Would it be 1 F, 1 prokaryote, 2 eukaryote, and 3 virus? G, 1 virus, 2 bacteria, 3 plant and animal? Is it H, 1 virus, 2 prokaryote, and 3 eukaryote? Or J, 1 prokaryote, 2 eukaryote, and 3 plant? What would each one be labeled? Number 5, observe the diagram of the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, above. Which structure are common in HIV in cells? You have your HIV envelope, the HIV RNA, HIV capsid, HIV enzymes, and the HIV glycoproteins. Is it A, RNA and enzymes, B, capsids and envelopes, C, glycoproteins and envelopes, or D, RNA and capsids? Number 6, the following graphic organizer found in a scientific journal relating to ecology outlines the main categories of response that an organism can have when responding to an environmental change. You have your environmental change, then your morphophysiological response, your physiological response, and your behavioral response. Your morphophysiological response that deal with the forms and structures of organisms without consideration of functions. Your physiological response that deal with the function of living organisms and their parts. And the behavioral response that deals with an animal's behavior under natural conditions. Which of the following responses by an organism would be classified as a behavioral response? Is it F, homeostatic regulations of body temperature in humans and other mammals? G, a change to an organism's phenotype in response to changes in the environment? H, the long-range seasonal movement of animals from one location to another? Or J, the reflex actions that occur when an animal touches something very hot? When a human touches something very hot. Number 7, according to the above diagram, the branch of science that identifies and categorizes the organism is A, pathology, B, nomenclature, C, taxonomy, or D, microbiology. Number 8, you have the Grandview Point observation. Start. There are 3 elks in a meadow. Oh, wait, let me read the question first. A student is hiking in Grand Canyon and recording observations in a notebook. One page is shown above. Start. There are 3 elk in a meadow. One appears to be a buck. A golden eagle is soaring overhead while an unidentified spider is crawling under some rocks. Back. A peregrine falcon resting on the ledge about 50 feet away. Turkey vultures circling. Dead animal somewhere. Enjoying the thermals. Lunch. A scorpion scurried under a sandstone rock. Glad it isn't sharing my space. A bobcat has obviously been here. The scat identifier card helped me here. Break. A chuckwaller just ran under sagebrush. Would like to have taken a picture. A golden eagle just caught my attention. I think it's looking good, looking for food. Which level of the biological organism did the student record in the journal? Is it F, ecosystem, G, population, H, community, or J, organism? Number 9, you have a leaf dichotomous key. You need to read the key. 1A is compound leaf. Leaf does not have stem. Go to 2. 1B, simple leaf connected to a branch by stem. Go to 3. Number 2 is the leaflet arrangements. 2A, leaflet palmate, all attached at one point, the Ascula buckeye. 2B, leaflet pinnate, attach at several points, carry pecan. And 3, the arrangement of veins and leaves. 3A, veins branch out from one central point, Cercis redbud. And 3B, veins branch off in main in the middle of the leaf, Betula birch. According to the leaf's dichotomous key above, which of the leaves shown above is from a pecan tree? Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4? Number 10. Which of the above organisms belongs to the Protista kingdom? Is it F, 1 and 2, G, 1 and 3, H, 2 and 3, or J, 1, 2, and 3? Number 11. A student is studying microorganisms. She examined a sample in a sealed petri dish under a microscope and created a drawing in her notebook. The student researched a microorganism and learned the microorganisms reside in soil and on plant roots and under the process called nitrogen fixation, which turns nitrogen from the atmosphere into compounds that are absorbed by the plant. Number 11. Refer to the information in the image above. Which of these best describes the role of these microorganisms? Is it A, disrupts the health of the organism in the ecosystem? B, aids in the process of decomposition? C, aids in the cycling of nutrients in the ecosystem? Or D, causes disease in plants and animals? 12. Lysogenic viruses do not, F, inject their DNA into the host. G, reproduce and lyse the host cell immediately. H, become dormant and divide with the cell's DNA. J, infect a host cell. Number 13. The table below describes a section of specialized plant cells. The function of the plant cells. Palisade cells, vertically long cells that contain large numbers of chloroplasts to do most of the plant's photosynthesis. The sieve tube cells transport glucose from the site of the photosynthesis to underground storage. Guard cells open stomata to bring water to the site of photosynthesis. trocade cells, long cells that transport water and minerals from point of absorption to the site of photosynthesis. And columella cells responds to gravity causing the plant to grow deeper into the ground. Based on the information above, which type of cells from the table are most likely found in roots? Is it A, columella cells only, B, columella cells and guard cells only, C, columella cells, sieve cells, and palisade cells only, or D, columella cells, sieve cells, and trachea cells only? And number 14, on the ventricle underside of the leaf, what is the function of the guard cell around the stomata? What does the guard cells do? Is it F, regulate the sugar production, G, growth rate of the bark, H, regulation of water loss, or J, regulation of minerals from roots? That's the end of test part 1.